Hello guys, and welcome to a new episode of the What You Want channel. Today a little different setting, different table on which I placed the watch on, and hopefully a little bit better lighting. So thanks for watching, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do it. You really support my channel by doing that. Today it's going to be about the Steinhart Vintage Red, the 42mm version. I've bought this watch I think like 6-7 weeks ago, and so far I must say I'm impressed by Steinhart's quality. Before we get into like the user experience, I simply give you the simple facts. When it comes to the case size, you have a diameter of 42mm, a height of around 13mm, and the watch weighs, with all links and everything, like 210 grams. The luck width is 22mm and it tapers to 18 on the clasp. It's a 42mm watch, and it's an automatic piece, of course, and the movement is either an ETA 2824-2 or a Sellita SW200, both in the like elaborate versions, and it has second stop, manual wind, and a power reserve of around like 40 hours. And yeah, what's more important is the impression you get from this watch. Of course it's an homage. I'm addressing the elephant in the room. It's an homage to the Rolex Sea Dweller Double Red, which is a very rare piece nowadays and really expensive, around like 25,000-30,000 euros or more. And yeah, this is probably the cheapest way to get this look if you also want to have great quality. I think the most important thing to you today, I'm wearing the Tudor Black Bay chronograph, which is, just in comparison, also a very nice watch. I have to cover it in a depth review as well. The most important thing is how this wears on the wrist, and you have to be aware of the lug to lug distance. This is actually more important than the diameter. The lug to lug distance is around 50.5mm, so it's on the largest side. And it has these straight lugs, so you see it protrudes. It depends on the shape of your wrist. This definitely fits if you have a flatter wrist. If your wrist is small and roundish, you might have some problems. I have a 7-inch wrist, and if you look at it, I can wear it. If you're getting too close, it's just an optical illusion. It wears way too big, but from a distance, I think I can get away with it. I have a 7-inch wrist, as I mentioned. If you have a smaller wrist, it depends whether your wrist is flat, then you can wear this piece, or is very round, then I would definitely recommend to check it before buying. And the tapering is really nice to 18mm, gives it a very more classic, a little bit dressier look, unlike, for example, the Seamaster, which is the Omega Seamaster, which is really special the way they make it. But with this non-tapering bracelet on the Omega, I think it's not as classy. This looks leaner, and yeah. Maybe we should check the bezel, which is also very important. This is a diver's watch, and the bezel action, the tactile feel and the sound it makes is very, very good. One of the best bezels I've ever experienced. And okay, I'm one click too far, as usual when you're doing those kind of videos, but you can see it centers beautifully, and it has this slightly domed sapphire crystal, which is a little bit, it has anti-reflective treatment on the underside, I guess, but it's, apart from that, it's quite reflective, and it could be better. It would be very nice if it had like anti-reflective coating on the outside. Yeah, the clasp, the deployment clasp is very secure and I think very nice executed. And this neat little detail that it is brushed and polished here on the closing mechanism. And also like that it is branded. You can see it here, it has this Steinhart logo. This is just a neat little detail, yeah, which you usually wouldn't expect for a watch at this price point. Yeah, then you have the case back, you have this the seahorse and Neptune riding a seahorse, and it gives you all the facts. I think still pretty nice. It has solid end links, and the bracelet has a good quality. It's nothing new, it's oyster style, it's oriented at the oyster bracelets you get from other brands, but it's definitely of good quality with very good screws and everything, and the material is quite thick, no really sharp edges. And I will include a loom shot, and it has this old radium style loom which isn't the best. And I simply want to compare this watch because size-wise, many people are curious, should you get the 39 or the 42? I would just give you an impression how this watch wears compared to another big watch, the Seiko Sumo. This is the green version, and you can really see the lug-to-lug width of the Sumo is a little bit larger. It's almost 50.2 millimeters. But it had this 20 millimeters bracelet, which gives it a little slimmer appearance. So you can see it on wrist. Maybe I put this on my right wrist so you can get a kind of comparison shot. So there you have it. I think they're quite similar because of this 20 millimeters. It wears a little bit, an optical illusion to be a little bit smaller, but from the side view, this seems to be wear a little bit flatter on the wrist. So actually you can get away with a 7-inch wrist, which is not too round with both watches. The Steinhart definitely is a watch, if you never had one, I would really recommend to get one because you might be impressed by the quality they deliver. And if you simply like the Rolex design but don't have the money, don't want to spend the money for it, this is definitely a way to go, especially if you want this like vintage appeal but having the modern reliability of a watch like this. I can really recommend this watch. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. This would be quite helpful, and I promise I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.